Глядя на этого беспечного мужчину, трудно поверить, что перед нами интеллектуальный лидер исламской реформации, писатель-диссидент, доктор философии и права. А в ладушки любят играть не только дети, но и турецкие заключенные. Этот человек отважился на путешествие по мусульманской Америке ради встреч и дискуссий с ее видными представителями, а также со скептиками, агностиками, атеистами и еретиками. Он обсудил с ними финальное послание человечеству – математическое доказательство Бога. Адресовано тем, кто слепой вере предпочитает размышления, тем, кто ищет абсолютного мира и свободы, покоряясь одной лишь истине. Эдип Юксель.
It is hot day in Tucson. Here we are, a bunch of reasonable people chasing numbers. We end up, this is Interstate 19. There is a fine line between sanity and insanity, fine line between genius and crazy. I think we are passing the fine line. When I told them that Masjid Tucson, the zip code of Masjid Tucson is 5719. Arizona is 8, 57 is Tucson, and 19 is the neighborhood where Masjid Tucson is. And the parcel number of Masjid Tucson is 114, which is 19 times 6. And then they remember this, Interstate 19, which is the only interstate with metric system. And they wanted to come here, okay, and they want me to talk. And I know this will give a lot of ammunition, fun, for those people who want to criticize us, and they will have a lot of fun with this. We are not chasing hurricanes, now we are chasing numbers. Anyway, thank you.
Американо-турецко-курдский писатель и общественный деятель Эдип Юксель родился в 1957 году в семье выдающегося суннитского ученого Среддина Юкселя. В 80-е годы за свои политические статьи и деятельность по пропаганде исламской революции в Турции Эдип провел в тюремных застенках более 4 лет. Являясь известным исламистом международного уровня, писателем и молодежным лидером, Эдип принял методологию «Только Коран», прочтя известную книгу Рашада Халифа «Коран, хадисы и ислам».
This book is one of the most remarkable book in the history. This has changed many people's lives, paradigm including mine, and many people in fact may not be aware of this book. Right now they have problem with hadith and sunnah and they reject them. They are directly or indirectly influenced by this one. I see some people who dislike Rashad Khalifa, who writes kind of based on rumor or misinformation, negative things about him. When I question them, I find out they are influenced by someone who is influenced by me, and which I am influenced by this book. This book changed my life in one night after reading it. It is the ugliest cover, but the most powerful ideas in this book.
1 июля 1986 года парадигма взглядов суннитского политеиста трансформировалась в реформатора, миротворца и рационального монотеиста. Как следствие, он был объявлен еретиком, заслуживающим смертной казни. В 1988 году Рашад Халифа помог ему эмигрировать в США, где вместе они работали в мечети аризонского города Тусон, и где Эдип стал видным членом United Submitters Group.
Yes, this is Masjid Tucson. Now it is abandoned. About 23, 24 years ago, I came here in 1988, and then in 1989, I have pictures in front of this with Rashad Khalifa, and we had incredible changes happening here that has its ramification and influence all around the world. And Rashad Khalifa promoted Quran alone idea that we don't need other books and other teachings besides the Quran. We need to use our reasoning. We need to abandon all these backward teachings that contradict the Quran, contradict life, and contradict themselves. And he became very controversial. I worked together with him about 1 year in this masjid. I have great memories here. In fact, I found my wife here in this masjid.
Однако после убийства доктора Халифы группой суннитских боевиков Эдип был исключен из рядов организации, так как противился идолопоклонству группировки, которая стала заражать умы культом личности и фальсифицировала идеи Рашада.
38 Sunni scholars gathered in Saudi Arabia under the leadership Ibn al-Baz, the blind cleric, famous cleric, who declared that the earth is straight and is not rotating around the sun. And that guy, and under his leadership, the group of scholars declared that Rushdie and Rashad, both of them are apostates. This was the headline in news in Turkey and in all other countries. That time Western world knew about Salman Rushdie, but they had no idea about who is Rashad Khalifa. But he was well known in Muslim world because of his claim about the Quran and his rejection of Hadith and Sunnah and the authority of these so-called scholars. And soon after that, Salman Rushdie is still alive, but they killed Rashad Khalifa. Obviously, apostate means he should be killed. It is a code word in Sunni literature that anyone who leaves Islam of their version or distorted Islam, he deserves to be killed. And however, regardless of Rashad's person being here, the message is alive, and throughout the world, now it is changing the minds of people, and hopefully soon Muslims will abandon all those backwards teaching, polytheistic teachings, and will come to the message of the Quran.
Над ним 19.
God is holding the 7 universes in one hand. It makes a difference whether you are holding something in both hands, like this, or within the fist of one hand. And this tells you who God is. God is the one who created the sun, the moon, the stars, the galaxies in the extreme accuracy that you see. No other entity, human or non-human, designed this universe. So this is just an example of the contents of the message. The message goes on and tells you exactly why you are here and how to fulfill the purpose of your life. But we will get into these topics in the future, God willing, and I hope you will follow this series of programs. Meanwhile, if you have any questions, please write to me or call. Our address is 739 East 6th Street, Tucson, Arizona, 85719.